Hello, everybody. 20 seconds in. How's it going? Fantastic. Um, just checking. I got high CPU usage warnings for no reason. I don't have anything running. In particularly, maybe the fact my phone is on the charger. That might. I could just take my phone and move it over here. Hey, hippie chick. How's it going? Okay. Evan, Cat, hello. Hello, hippie chick, and Evan. I love that you guys are using Julian Assange's name, his face on your avatar. Let me tell you something. I got called out on Twitter. Someone said, kind of like a "how dare you" to me for having Julian Assange, and then making comments about free speech or something that they disagreed with. What I said was that the term sexual preference absolutely is offensive. And they said, oh, yeah, look at you trying to tell people what words they can use and what words they can't use with your Julian Assange free speech. Man, it's not about that, dude. I'm just saying, you can choose to use the term. It's just fucking prejudiced. When you tell someone who's gay that it's their preference to be gay, you're fucking being a douchebag. And, if it is their preference to suck dick, then they're bisexual. But regardless, if someone is gay, if someone is a lesbian, that is not their fucking choice. It is not their sexual preference. It's their fucking sexuality. And I'm gonna fucking say that every fucking show until everybody gets it through their thick fucking numbskulls. Y'all a bunch of fucking idiots out there with this stupid Amy Coney Barrett, fucking dumb cunt that thinks it's okay to refer to people's sexuality as their sexual preference. Glad you got that part. Evan says, I just love dick. I can't help it, he says. Evan, you keep that to yourself. On my live streams, nobody cares what your sexuality is. So, remember when you hear someone say sexual preference, they're being prejudiced, they're being biased, they're discriminating against people. Okay? It's a conscious word, and everybody knows what it means, and there's no mystery. And anybody who's out there on Twitter pretending that they think that that's somehow, oh, how dare you have a Julian Assange avatar and try to call me out for using words, just let them know, no. No, one thing's got nothing to do with the other. You're choosing to be a discriminator, and you can use that word. You're discriminating against people whose sexuality you don't agree with. You don't agree with their sexuality. Well, you know what? Get the fuck over it. It's none of your fucking business. If they're sucking dick or taking it up the ass or eating pussy, you know what? It's none of your fucking business. So go the fuck home and go fuck your wife or go jerk off or do whatever the fuck you do. Nobody gives a fuck what you're doing. You missed hearing that during the hearings? Yeah, me too. Well, I don't listen to the hearings. I'm not interested at all. Kurt Thompson wants to know the strain of choice. It might just be Jack Herer again. It might be. It's usually the easiest thing for me to smoke without getting too fucked up for these shows, Thank you. Finally, someone says it like it is. What? And if you appreciate me saying it like it is, you guys can share this in large groups and get this out there. Smoky Magic 420, what's up, buddy? Smoky Magic 420 says trendy triage oil. Smoky Magic 420 is taking some big bong rips. So you guys might have noticed the title of this video where it says the Roxor got supercharged today. The Roxor comes out of the factory with a faulty turbo intake valve. It's not made to go more than 45 miles an hour, so it didn't have to be perfect. It just had to run turbo through the motor at a noticeable rate to just give it a little boost, right? Up to 45 miles an hour. Well, when you want to take it up to 80 or 120 or however fast you want to take it, that valve, that turbo valve, won't hold up under that extra force. So it'll just blow air out. And what happens is, like for me, when I'm climbing a hill, not everybody lives out in the mountains. So not everybody would know that their Roxor would do this, right? Luckily, I live on mountains and I figured it out. When I was climbing, my RPMs would drop. And I got on a group on Facebook, a Roxor group, and I told everybody what was going on. They're like, everybody's Roxor does that, bro. It's $250 fix. Go get the fucking, the intake valve. It's a blueprinted, matched, perfectly built and machined connector. That's where all the loss is on these systems. You remove the two old connectors, you put these two on, and they lock together better with 4 new gaskets. And the other one didn't have any gaskets at all. Well, it had 2 gaskets, but they were not even there. Really, they were just disintegrated. And you could tell that's where the leak was. Man, Mark and I... Hey, Zane. Mark and I got out on the road with it, you know, and I followed him in his 8-cylinder. He's got a Chevy truck, and he fucking was getting on it, and I'd get on it, and I'd get right behind him, man. Really good power now. Really good power. Hey, Zane Anthony. I am a cannabis entertainer. I smoke cannabis. I'm an educator. I teach people how to grow. These are my plants that are growing behind me. Those are the buds behind me. And I'm smoking them, and I just teach people, you know, I tell them my opinion on things and try to make people's lives better and try to make people laugh and take their mind out of anything that might be bringing them down for the day. You know, I like to just be there for people. You know, I find that just being there is really all I have to do sometimes, is just turn on a live stream and just be here, and it really helps people. The Roxor Mountain Men, Smoky Magic 420. Nope, Evan, never heard of them. I always tell all my growers, everybody here, to never buy LED. You just wasted your fucking money. Never buy fucking LED lights. Never. Ah. Great environment. Thank you, Smoky Magic. Sean Mrzinski. Hey, Nate. It's going good, Sean. I'm about to smoke right now, actually. It's top of the hour. My hands were so black and greasy, guys. I was just scratching my nose, and I was worried I was rubbing grease on them. I remembered I used orange cleaner, got underneath the fingernails, everything, man. I cleaned the hell out of my hands. If you saw how dirty my hands were from working under the hood, and let me tell you guys, I have a superhero in my life, man. And my superhero came to my rescue today. Just as if on call, man. As if by magic, like superheroes are supposed to just arrive. I was out on my driveway, and I had the whole thing all put together, but I couldn't get the hose on. And the hose was being a bitch on the turbo intake. It was really stiff, and it wouldn't work right, and I tried all these different things, and I was getting cut up. You know, I was cutting my hands up, and I was beating my hands up, and it was hot, and I was sweating, and I hear a motor down the street, and I'm like, that's fucking Mark. And I'm like, I'm so thankful that Mark is coming right now. And sure enough, the dog starts. The dog starts, and you're wondering if you're wondering where the dog is. He's at the neighbor's house. Starts growling and shit, making all these weird noises. And I go, it's fucking Mark. And sure enough, Mark pulls up, and I'm like, I'm so glad you're here. He's like, what's up? I'm like, I can't get this hose on. He's like, I'll get that on there for you. I'm like, I know you will, bud. You're fucking awesome. And he goes in there and he starts taking the whole goddamn turbo assembly apart. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm loosening up this turbo line so I can get the hose around it. I'm like, bro, nobody does it like that, man. Are you crazy? You're doing so much work. He's like, you gonna let me do it my way? I'm like, yeah, man, go ahead. And he fucking did it. He got it on there. And then we went for a nice test run, you know. But let's go ahead and smoke first, and then I'll show you the video from the test run. It's nice. You guys are gonna like it. Really, I'm really sad to see that I'm not keeping people interested. You know, I see we had almost 30 people. Now it's down to 20. We lost 10 people just like that. You know, if I'm doing... Thank you, Love Jazz. Thank you, Tilly. If I'm doing something wrong, let me know, guys. I mean, I don't understand why people don't want to stay and watch this show, man. We're here, we talk, we get high. You know, I got stories to tell you. It's going to be fun. Maybe Rogan will show up here eventually. I could just ask Brad to put him out, and he'll probably just show up. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabisism for all. Cheers, everybody. If you would, go ahead and share this in large groups for me. Brad Merle. Yeah, how about I block you, dumbass? How about I block you, Brad? Bye. Go fuck yourself. I love your show. Awesome vibes all the time. Thank you. Yeah, I don't block everybody. I don't. It's not about people getting blocked. You know, you're blocked because you're a douchebag. All right? So go fuck yourself and get the fuck off my show, Brad. And don't come back. Okay? Don't come back to my show. I don't want you here. Okay? You're a douchebag. Anybody else having a bad day? You know, I'm here, like I told you. Sometimes all I got to do is show up and make people's days. Obviously not Brad's. Anybody else want to shoot their fat fucking trap out at me? Anybody? Before I do my first bong rip of this show and start to relax? After working on my truck for the last 2-3 hours or so? Sweating, getting dirty, fucking doing all kinds of shit out there. I come in here to chill with y'all, not to have one of y'all fucking be a little fucking dripping fucking cunt. Okay? So, don't do that shit. Alright? Don't open up your fat fucking mouths to me. Alright? I'm here for y'all to get high with you. And trust me, I got plenty of people to hang out with. I don't have to be here doing this shit. Okay? I know that you guys support me, and I love you guys. And I want to be here for you, you know? So here I am. Treat me with some fucking respect, or I will fuck your shit up. I will fucking make you cry like a little bitch. Just like I'm making Brad Merle cry like a little bitch right now, a little fucking cunt bitch that he is. And there ain't nothing he can fucking do about it. Hey, Doc. You come in here, you open a fat fucking mouth to me, like Brad Merle just did, and I will fucking make you cry like a little bitch. Oh, I guarantee it. You know, anybody that's on that channel with you is going to see your little crying bitch. Your crying cunt ass. Oh, Nay blocked me. Oh, Nay blocked me. Wah, wah, I'm a little fucking cunt bitch. Wah. Suck my dick. That's not why people aren't here, man. It's not why, because I block people every once in a while. And I don't block that many people. You know, people have their reasons for not being here. And 99.999% of the time, it's got nothing to do with me. You know, they got shit going on. They couldn't make it to a podcast. I go 3 times a day. They try to make it to as many as they can. They got kids. They got a life. They're having sex with their significant other. You know, they're out driving their vehicle. They're fucking working. They're fucking playing. They're playing a video game. You know, they're walking their dog. They're taking a shower. They're living their fucking lives. I understand you guys can't make it to every show. I do. I just bust y'all's balls to try to get as many of you here as I can, you know? And I know you can't do it. I can't make it to every Ron Placone show or Graham Elwood or Jimmy Dore or Lee Camp. I'd love to, but I can't, you know? It's too many people. It's too much time. And I don't have the time. Like today, I didn't do any podcasting at all, watching other podcasts. I was on YouTube watching installation videos on the Roxor. I had that shit playing the whole time while I was out there working on my fucking Roxor. That was what was keeping me company. So I do all that, Nay. Fuck yeah, you do, son. That's why I love you, Doc. All right, you guys, you're kicking ass for me. I applied for bud tender, hoping to be employed by February. Kurt Thompson, well, good luck with that, man. I hope you get it. Good luck. Okay, so let's go ahead and smoke. Cheers, everybody. I had a box downstairs, had some books in it. Don't try so hard, Kurt. Lighter puffs of air, little tiny puffs of air. Like you're blowing into a baby's ear. So gentle. So anyway, I was downstairs and there was a box in it. You know, I had some books in it. I had some paper and shit in it. I start grabbing the paper and I realized there was still glass in it. My Roar, my yellow Roar that I bought when I was with Sohio, Alex, and with Trekken, and we were down at Jimi Hendrix's apartment on Haight and Ashbury in Berkeley. And Jimi Hendrix has, you know, his old apartment is now a head shop, record store, head shop. We went to the head shop right next door, something like that, and I bought that yellow bong, and it's right here. It's right here. And I've had it ever since. I dropped it one day and it hit the glass. It hit the glass desk behind my desk, and it chipped the base, but it didn't break the bong. It just chipped some glass off the base, which is fine. And it's been broken like that for years and years and years. My broken Roar, but it hits great. It's a great bong. It's all, you know, etched out inside from all the horrible water I've had in there. But I also found some other pieces. They're sitting right here. A couple other glass pieces that were in there. And then I found this entire stack of books. Does anybody know what books these are? You guys want to guess what books these are? I don't know if you guys can see them here. Let's go full screen. Yeah, Jimi Hendrix used to live on Haight and Ashbury. Is it Ashbury or Asbury? Haight and Asbury? Haight and Ashbury. I think it's Ashbury. And you know, back in the '60s, he lived there, and it's just where he used to live. And now it's a Ash. Thank you, Smokey. The Jack Harrow book? No, not the Jack Harrow book. You have Jimi Hendrix bong? No, I do not have Jimi Hendrix bong. No, it's like I just told you the whole story and you didn't listen to any of it, Love Jazz. I don't know what happened. Could you not hear me talking? I have a fish poster from Ashbury. Crazy design. Cool, man. Fish. Thank you, Kurt Thompson. I'm drinking hot cocoa, by the way, guys. Swiss Miss, in case you're wondering. Feeling that Jack Harris is making me feel really good. All Along the Watchtower is your favorite song in the whole world? Wow. Not very melodic, huh? Not a very melodic song. More like a march. Kind of more like a noisy march. There must be some kind of way out of here. So unmelodic. Said the Joker to the thief. There's too much confusion. I can't get no relief. Colton McIntosh G. How was your day? Colton, my day was fantastic. Thank you for asking. I've been working all day, man. You know, busy. I stay busy today, working on my Roxor, getting it running. And now I'm going to grab my phone and show you guys the video. This is when I like coming full circle on when I'm live on the podcast. I like to call it coming full circle. Basically, what it means is I like to start with something and like tell a story, and then have a conclusion at the end. And this would be the conclusion that I would want you guys to see. Okay, here we go.
Guys,
Go
so
for a drive.
I replaced the turbo intake valve on the Roxor here. It's a 2019 Roxor, and it was having some real problems getting uphill. So I'm about to take this thing up a hill and find out if it's gonna work or not. My buddy's in an 8-cylinder Chevy in front of me, and he's hauling ass. We're just kind of testing it out. Boy, oh boy, this thing's got power, way more power than it had before. I don't think I'm gonna have problems now. Wow, I can keep up with this 8-cylinder like it's nothing, man. Nothing. So, yeah, I got plenty of RPMs, plenty of fucking power. And he knows why we just worked on this thing, so when he hits a straight, he's getting on it so he can see if the power is staying constant. And it really is up the hills. It's doing really good. See you in a second. Yep, it works. So I'm so happy. I can climb hills now. And there's still a little bit of power loss, but I'm going to put this little turbo valve on next and see if that's going to even increase it more. Way more power, and yes, I can climb hills, and I'm more overconfident that I can go anywhere now on the freeway and not have to worry about not having enough power to keep up with other traffic. Yeah, I'm very happy, and it definitely was one of my issues. So we'll see if we can put this valve on next and fix it up. Thanks, guys, so much. naysgarden.com. Check out my interviews over there, guys. Thanks. And check out Red, White, and Roxor, my buddy.
Check out Red, White, and Roxor on YouTube, guys. Go subscribe his channel and go tell him that Nays Garden sent you. Say he's my new buddy. He has no idea who I am. I'm a fan of his. He has awesome fucking Roxor videos. And, you know, he's got ones where he's working on his Roxor, where he's hanging out with his friends working on their Roxors, where they're going out and running them and just ripping shit to shreds in their Roxors. These guys have no fear, man. What they fucking do is off the chain, what these guys fucking do in their Roxors. You gotta go watch it. Red, White, and Roxor on YouTube. Let them know that Nays Garden sent you. I've learned a lot from watching his channel, you know? And you just get the feeling that he's the kind of guy that gets along with everybody, you know? He's kind of like a Joe Rogan type guy. They're good old boys, man, you know? And it's you'll feel really welcome, and you'll feel really warm and welcome when you're watching his channel, watching their show. There's a lot of dudes that hang out with him. They got all kinds of shit. And they go underwater, which is, I'm never doing that shit. I have no intention of running that thing like that. I just gonna drive it on the road, take it real easy, not drive it too far, not drive it too fast. You know, it's going to get jacked up, so it's going to be more dangerous. It's going to be higher. It's going to have a, you know, a higher center of gravity. They roll real easily, so, you know, you just have to be careful. Yeah, they will take the motor completely underwater. They will take the water. The water level will literally be this high on the back seat. You'll see the water line this high on the fucking back seat. Totally over the hood. Totally running them underwater. And keep them underwater and then coming out the other side of a fucking mud bog. Underwater. Is the squash real? I grew that squash. I grew that squash right here. Right there in that grow room right there, I grew that squash. This year. Six close to 6.5 pounds, I think it was 6.4. 6 pounds, 4 ounces, something like that. Is that what it was? Yep. Ain't the biggest one I ever seen, but it's goddamn big. It ain't the biggest one I ever seen out here either. Just out here in this area, I've seen growers that blow that shit up. But they were growing a different breed of squash than mine too. Mine was a different breed of squash, so I don't know what their fucking theirs was more like a green color. Real big. That's 6.5 pounds. I think theirs was like, I want to say like 20 or some stupid shit. Some stupid. This thing was huge. Sitting in a restaurant. You got Romas? Did I get my $500 back? No, Juan. I'm not getting my $500 back. I had to buy that service. Didn't you hear the story? Didn't you hear the entire story? I had to give them $500 and upgrade my account so that they would unlock the items on my website. Got some good news today. Finally, we have a medical cannabis dispensary open. Meds in a few weeks. Okay, two things. Edie, let's not call it medical cannabis, okay? We already know it's already medical. All cannabis is medical. So you saying medical cannabis is like saying wet water, which, you know, some people would argue with you water's not wet, but you don't say it is, whether it is or isn't. You know? You don't say here's a glass of wet water. You don't say here's a glass of wet coffee. The coffee has been wetted by the liquid water. You don't say that. You say here's some coffee. You say here's some water. Just like you say cannabis dispensary, you don't say medical. You don't say medical. What about dry ice? I don't know what you're talking about, Juan. And, you know, and don't call them meds, Edie. Okay, don't call them meds. Call it cannabis. All right? It's just another fucking closeted term, like you're hiding. You're not fucking hiding on my live stream, okay? Let's start right here. Let's call it cannabis every time we refer to it. Let's figure out how to do that, okay, Edie? I know you can do that. Just figure out how to do it. Don't use any other word. It's what everybody does in here. It's an exercise. You're exercising your mind. You're exercising your respect for cannabis. You're exercising your ability to promote it and to get people interested in it and to talk to them about it. Ask some of my audience members about how it starts conversations all over the world by calling it cannabis. Just by calling it cannabis. And one day you're having a conversation with somebody and they're like, dude, I got this weed. And they're like, yeah, bro, I got some really good cannabis too, man. I like smoking, usually like, you know, with this guy on the internet, Nate's Garden. And they're like, yeah, does he call it cannabis too, bro? What, is that like a thing? And they're like, oh, it's more than a thing. You know, let me tell you about it. But a medical cannabis dispensary means it requires a medical card. No. One, a cannabis dispensary requires a cannabis card. Is it that hard for you, Juan? Can you not figure out how to do this? Yeah, I bet you have a hard time with board games. Like, you'll sit down and fucking playing Monopoly with your friends, and you'll pass go, and they'll be like, dude, do not pass go. And you're like, no, I'm gonna pass go. And they're like, bro, do not pass go. You don't get to pass go. That's you. Hey, Edie, shut the fuck up. You're gonna piss me off. You're not here to fucking answer my goddamn audience, Edie. Alright, I'll do the answering. And you're fucking wrong, and you're fucking lying. Alright? I swear to fuck, Edie, I'm gonna take you out again. And all I needed was to prove I was 21. Right on, Juan. Cool. Very good. It depends on the state, depends on the county, depends on laws where you are. Everything changes from dispensary to dispensary, you know, and you just have to, you know, basically learn your local laws and play by them, you know. Thank you, Luke Day. How are you, buddy? I hope you're doing well. Hey, Shay Pagel. I like that name, Shay Pagel. Shay Pagel, I'm gonna eat a bagel. Shay Pagel, Shay Pagel, I'm gonna eat a bagel with Shay Pagel. Don't be so vagal, Shay Pagel. I like that name, Shay Pagel. Shay Pagel! I bet you that's the longest anyone's ever said your name before, Shay. Welcome to Nay's Garden. Upstairs area had a medical room that I could go into without a prescription or a medical room. Yeah, they called it a medical room. Fucking assholes. See, people try to use that word medical, and they want you to think that, you know, if you go buy cannabis off the street from, let's say, me, Training Nate, oh, that's not medical. That's not medical. Oh, really? Huh? Really? My cannabis isn't medical? Oh, I highly doubt you. Cunt stain. Ooh, cunt stain. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Cunt stain. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Cunt stain. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Cunt stain. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Cunt stain. Na-na-na-na. Cunt stain. Na-na-na-na. Cunt stain. Da-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Cunt stain. Nay's introducing a new term to the garden. Cunt stain. Ooh, I'm going to use that one for quite some time. In fact, it's 420. I'm going to celebrate it. You guys might want to note when and where this is, what day this is, what video this is, because this is a monumentous moment in moments of Nay's Garden history. This was the moment that I just figured out I would start using the word cunt stain. And I like it! I like the part of it. Oh, I like my new word and I'm using it a lot. Don't give me a reason to, because I will take a shot. I'll take a shot. My rhyming's too slow, god damn it. Why is my rhyming so slow? I got to speed up my rhyming. I got to speed up my rhyme. I will kill you. I will kill you. It didn't work. I tried to shoot a fly down or a little moth with my 50 cal, but my 50 cal didn't have any ammunition in it, obviously. I won't let me type stay in. Stain. Oh, it won't let me type stain. It won't let me type stain. I can't type the word stain. Stain, 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 stain. Hey, did somebody say stain? Well, don't worry. You could fly to Spain. And by the time you got back, I'd call you Jack. Because guess what, everybody? Billy Mays here with OxyClean and the power of oxygen. And we're going to take that stain and make it go to Spain. That's right, everybody. But don't go... But don't go insane, because we're gonna have to get on the airplane once we use the power of... Hey, Billy, what's up? Cunt stains pertain to the vaginal vein. Ba 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 da 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 da. I like that. I like that. I've always called kids poop stain. Hey, what's up, poop stain? I like that, poop stain. Oh, I like it, and I like it a lot. I like that term, and I'm gonna just, it's gonna be my go-to. It's gonna be my go-to for trolls. Oh, the garden just got better. Hey, hey. I'm putting some 90-10 on my bowl today. I'm trendy, nay. Enoch. Okay. Doc, Enoch. Doc, having a great time in the garden. This next dab is for you. Too much AC blowing here. Oh. Huh. Oh, I thought that would melt off of there. There we go. There we go. Come on. Yeah. Oh, man. There's a whole bunch of oil on here. Take me out again if you want, but in Missouri, we are required to have a green doctor approval, and then it has to be approved by the state. Our dispensaries require a medical cannabis grow and cultivation card, and yes, they are medical cannabis cards. Edie, you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. And talking to you is like talking to a fucking child, We're not recreational state. Get caught without the card, and you're in trouble. Sorry you aren't up on Missouri laws, but that's what's required. And Edie, let me tell you what's required on my live stream is that you don't refer to cannabis as medical, and I don't fucking care what your fucking laws are, and I don't care what they fucking call it in your state. You've been indoctrinated to say this stupid shit. Okay, Edie? Do you understand what I'm telling you? I literally just told you not to use that terminology on my live stream. Then you come back in like a stupid fucking cunt stain, and you say, take me out again if you want, and you know what? I fucking will. The only thing is, I'm just waiting for you to bump up high enough so everybody can fucking see it. Alright? Fuck off, Edie. You're an idiot. Like I said, talking to you is like talking to a fucking child. And I'm fucking sick of it. I don't care what your fucking problem is. I don't care that you're just learning about cannabis. Your communication skills suck my dick. Okay? You have a real problem with talking to people. And Sarah, let's call it cannabis in here, okay? Can we do that? Sarah, is that okay? Can we call it cannabis? Weed actually, the definition of weed means a useless plant. So I'm certain. Yeah, Sarah, suck my fucking dick. You're a stupid cunt. Psst. Another fucking cunt stain. You love the God's green lettuce? Natalie Lynn, can you not call it cannabis either? I have no problem. I'll take my time with all of you. I'll take my time with all of you. Natalie, are you going to have a problem calling it cannabis too? Or are you going to be a cunt stain as well? There's going to be 3 cunt stains in about 1 minute. Are you going to be a cunt stain? No, I see you, Shelly. How's it going, hun? You're not going to be a cunt stain? So you're not going to call it God's green lettuce? Number one, Natalie, look. I understand I'm not mad at you. I had to deal with 2 cunt stains. Okay, it's not you. Number one. Number 2, there's no God. Okay, so don't come on my live stream and try to tell us that it's God's green lettuce. Number two, okay, let's call it cannabis and not use code words, because in here you don't have to use code words, or you're not hiding from anybody. This is my fucking live stream, and the way we do it up in here, we call this cannabis, because that's the correct terminology. A Swiss tumbleweed. That's funny. Doc, they're on the dabbering. They're on the dabbering channel. Oh, thank you for telling me. That's cool. I don't mind. Thank you, though, for telling me. She loves cannabis. Well, Natalie Lynn Fredrickson, I love you. And for you calling it cannabis, I'm doing a bong rip for you. I've fucking got oil all over it because I'm a badass smoking motherfucker. It's what I do. And I'm a grower. I got this giant plant growing behind me. You can see it. And I'm smoking the plant that you're literally seeing grow behind me live in this video right here. Okay? Number one. Number two. I'm going to set this bitch on fire just for you, Natalie Lynn Fredrickson. This bong rip is for you. All right? I'm going to set this bitch on fire. Love Jazz. I literally just fucking told you to not use other terminology to refer to to cannabis. Love Jazz. Are we going to have a problem now too? Or do you want to be number 3? Do you want to be 3 on the list of fucking 2 so far, cunt stains? Love Jazz? Because we're having a fucking problem already. I can see it. I told you not to use any other terminology to refer to cannabis except for the word cannabis. And Love Jazz, for some reason, you think you're going to be fucking cute? What, you think you got carte blanche in here? You think you got license? Let me know, Love Jazz. Because I'm trying to do a fucking bong rip for somebody. Alright? And right now, you're fucking wasting my goddamn time. Literally have the conversation with like 5 different people, and Love Jazz is like, electric lettuce. What? What'd you just fucking say? I look like the devil. I don't look like the devil. I don't know what you're referring to. I do not resemble the devil. Satan 666, my sweet Satan. I love Satan. I am Satan. We're all in my own personal hell right now. I am Satan 666, Lord of Darkness, King of Hell. Let's get high, shall we? All right. Cheers, everybody. Paul Charles called it electric lettuce. Love Jazz, are we still talking about it? I don't know who Paul Charles is. Okay. I don't give a fuck who Paul Charles is. Oh, screw me? All right, Jazz, go fuck yourself. You're blocked. You're cunt stain number 3. All right? 3 cunt stains, all within about 3 minutes. I'd say I'm doing really good. And Natalie Lynn Fredrickson, these smoke rings are for you, honey. Welcome to my show. Kurt Thompson, thank you, buddy. Paul Charles, hell yeah, buddy. Did I just say who the fuck is Paul Charles? I don't give a fuck who the fuck Paul Charles is. Awesome showing today. Natalie, Lynn Fredrickson, Canny O's. Natalie gets it. I like it when you guys play along with me. It's not hard to do. And the people who come here every day and they watch the show all the time, I'll ban them just like that to let someone new come in here that's going to call it cannabis. I'll block them just like that. As soon as they show their fucking dick hole. Oh, did the cunt stain show me their dick hole? Yeah, you're getting blocked. Juan, I think I'm just going to block you. I'm just going to block you, Juan. Bye. Hope you enjoyed it while you were here, buddy. Because he keeps coming up with all kinds of names for cannabis, too. He doesn't want to call it cannabis. So he can suck my fucking dick. He's another cunt stain. Wow, that's 4 cunt stains. That's a lot of staining. We're going to need to clean that stain with the Power Oxygen and OxyClean. Hi, everybody. Billy Mays here with Oxygen and the Power Oxygen and the Power OxyClean. And we're going to make that stain go away real quick because you're going to be its little bitch. That's right. You're going to be that stain's bitch. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I get it backwards? You're going to make that stain your bitch. That's right. Go right ahead. Try some of the Power Oxygen with OxyClean. James McGill, 3 thumbs downs. I think it's 4 thumbs downs for 4 cunt stains, but close enough. Only thing keeping me going right now is this beautiful man right here. Kush King. Dude, I'm doing a fucking rip for Kush King. Bro, I love you guys. Those of you that come in here and that you're sweet to me, and you don't bust my fucking chops, you don't talk back, and, you know, you don't do dumb shit, and if I fucking say, hey, why the fuck are you calling it other names, go, you know, there was someone else in the chat, and I don't know why I'm a fucking parrot, and I fucking repeated them. No, you didn't want to do that. You just want to fucking try to call me out. What? What? Paul's like, I didn't tell you to repeat what I said. Right, Paul? No. And then she tried to bust my fucking balls over it. Poof. Do you guys see that? It's Jonah. Kush King. Oh, I got you, buddy. I got you. Kush King is Jonah. Made a new profile. Good. Can't we call it marijuana? No. No. Marijuana is a word that was invented by a guy named William Randolph Hearst. Okay, William Randolph Hearst lived in the late 1800s and the early 1900s. And he had a paper company, and the paper company had forests for the paper, and he used his paper to print newspapers, and he was the largest distributor of news in the nation at the time. His newspapers were everywhere. So when cannabis hemp started becoming a new alternative for paper, he came up with the word marijuana, right? And he spread it all over his newspapers, Natalie. And he got the entire country against cannabis by using the word marijuana. And he played on the fact, he made up the word. It's not even a real fucking word. Okay, he made the word up. All right, it's his fucking word. And he took it and he put it all over his papers and he made it sound like cannabis was Mexican. People in the United States, you know, very much like today, Mexico, they bring their worst. They send their rapists, their drug dealers. I'm sure some of them are fine people. I'm going to build a wall, and it's going to stop all of them. Sound familiar? Isn't that creepy? This motherfucker's never going to legalize cannabis. Donald Trump gets 4 more years. He's not going to legalize cannabis. Douchebag Biden and cunt stain Harris will not legalize cannabis either. Hearst was a big bitch. We're going to make William Randolph Hearst our bitch. That's why we're calling it cannabis. If you want to make William Randolph Hearst your bitch, call it cannabis. Oh, he doesn't like that. He didn't like that word. That was the real word. That was the word he wanted to get banned, basically. What are you doing for your community? Hey, Jenny. How are you? You know what I do for my community. What, do you need some of this? Huh? Jenny watches from afar. She snipes. Shh. What is that? Oh, she takes care of herself when she sees my new shelf. Jenny looks and she says, he likes to smoke cannabis all day and night. I wonder if he ever stops late at night. He's always around, but he never sees me. He smokes cannabis and he's always the trendy to me. All right, no law regarding cannabis. Cannabisism, tisms for all. Cyber style. Cyber style. Cheers, everybody. I don't know what that means, Tiffany. Don't do it. Hey, Rock Lee, call it cannabis. Wonder when my doggy's gonna come home. Thank you, Rock Lee. Rock Lee, the next bong rip is for you. Nate, will you be my legit uncle? I'm everybody's uncle. Jonah, replying to Peyton, is that pronounced like Peyton? Huh, Alex Cruz, I think I'm going to block you. You seem like you're a subvert. I'm Natalie's boyfriend, by the way. She sent me to spread the good word of Canna Bible. Oh, I love Natalie, Rock. Hey, man, you know, Rock, Natalie Lynn Fredrickson is a special woman, and let me tell you something. A woman like that is really hard to find, okay? You can see very quickly in my live stream right through people. You can see who they are. You can understand exactly what kind of a person they are. Do you want me? Hey, Natalie Lynn Fredrickson, do you want me to block your boyfriend? Rock Lee, do you want me to block him? I'll do it for you, Natalie. I'll block him just for you. Where are you going, Shelly? Halliday Swift, you have to stay here and I don't know. We'll see what she says. Hopefully she is, Rock Lee. I hope for your sake. I do not know this man. Rock Lee is blocked. Goodbye, Rock Lee. Goodbye. Hey, Natalie. Do you like that? That's the block. That's the block sign. Block his ass. Hey, Paul, call me Nay, bro. N-A-Y, or I will block you next. And I will do it lovingly, and I will do it quickly. For you. Paul, do it quick. We'll get it over with, man. It's like ripping the Band-Aid off. Call me Nay, bro. What do you think? Is that cool? N-A-Y? It's my nickname, but I go by Nay on the live stream. My mom calls me that. But you don't call me that. Who are you, Rock? Is that Juan Cena in disguise? And I will clap. I didn't know I can call you Nay. Okay, cool. N-A-Y, bro. Good. Very good. Even the misspelling, judges say now is good. N-A-U. It was a good enough attempt. The judges say, judges? Yes. You guys see the judges, right? You guys see the judges. Judges, 2, 3. Judges say yes. Judges say yes, everybody. The judges are saying yes. Shelly, you're beautiful. You're a beautiful woman, Shelly. Let me tell you. Doc says, ha ha ha. I love there's new people watching. There's always some new people watching that just pop in and pop out, and they're like, wow, that guy is fucking strict. I'm not strict at all. You guys have no idea. I'm not strict at all. What I was saying before, it was interesting because that troll brought it up, but I'm going to say it anyway. You could tell kind of a person Natalie is really quickly when I said to her, we call it cannabis in here, and that's why. And she said, I can do that. A woman like that is hard to find. A woman that is willing to learn and understand something and be patient. And hey, I call it weed. Yeah, I smoke weed with my friends. We get high. We smoke pot. We're potheads. We're stoners, We sit on the couch. We're smoking marijuana. We're smoking reefer. We're smoking dope all fucking day. And then this guy is like, we call it cannabis. And you're like, yeah, okay, cool. We can do that. We can do that. Why? What's up with that? Can I unblock Rock that actually is your husband? That's hilarious. No. Now you have to be here alone without your husband. And I have you all to myself without your husband. And he'll have to watch from afar. I have officially learned something today in the stream. Natalie, you and Rock should come back all the time. No, I'll unblock him. Give me a second. It just takes me a second. Rock Lee. God, Brad Merle, Edie, Sarah, Love Jazz, Facebook Lawyer, Juan Cena, Dustin Shoemate, Peyton Hansen, Alex Cruz, all blocked on this live stream, and my numbers go up when I do it. And when I don't block people, ask my audience. When I'm not blocking people, my numbers aren't going up. Dave, tell him. Dave Campione, Dave freaking Campione, he's gonna fucking tell you. When I block people, even if I block my regulars, which I have no problem doing if you're gonna be subversive. I have no problem. I'm trying to do a podcast here. And if you're not gonna support me 100%, like, hey man, I go on other podcaster shows and I give them money. I give them hundreds of dollars of money. At least you could just come on here and be supportive. You don't have to give me money. I'm throwing money at these guys and gals. and y'all are trolling? You know, come on. What are they doing for me? They're entertaining me and keeping me occupied. What am I doing for you? Well, I'm educating you. I'm really entertaining you. And we're getting crazy up in this motherfucker like we always are. Welcome back, Rock Lee. You're always welcome here, bro. And let me tell you something. Natalie Lynn Fredrickson, I love her to death. I love her to death, but I'll never fucking trust her again. She fucking threw her man under the bus. Dude, Rockley, if I was you right now, I would be totally crushed by what she just did to you on a live stream with a whole bunch of people watching. I'd be like, I mean, you guys could be fucking right now. And I'd just stop and just be like, really, hon? You're going to do me like that? She could be sucking your dick doing that shit to you, and I'd still be like, whoa, whoa. I don't think blocking does anything. Oh, it does. It does. It prevents your chat from appearing here on my screen. Now, I'm broadcasting to 15 channels. So you're on one channel right now, Rock, okay? There's 38 other people dispersed throughout all those other channels that are watching. And they can only see your chat. If they're not on your specific channel, they can only see your chat right here. So I won't see your chat, and they won't see your chat. Natalie is bae. Yeah, bro, whatever, bro. She threw you under the bus, all right? You can sit there and lie to yourself about it all you want. But, hey, I love her to death. I think she's a fantastic woman. Well, Natalie, no. No, you lack a certain... You used him as a joke. You made a joke out of your man. You used him. It's the worst kind of a joke you can ever do on somebody. It's the worst kind of joke on anybody. Not just somebody, on anybody. Is use them as the butt of your joke. Use them as the punchline. You made your old man the punchline of your joke. It's abusive. And there's nothing funny about it. It's I know you thought you were being cute. Don't use him for your jokes. Be original enough to come up with your funny shit without hurting him. You know? I didn't realize it was my husband. Rock's like, oh, I see. It's about loving each other. You can come up with better jokes without hurting other people. You know? And I'm hypocritical because I will wait for your name to roll up to here to block you sometimes, just to really rub salt into the wound so everybody sees you're getting blocked. So I'm guilty of it. But because I'm guilty of it, I can see it easily in other people too, you know? Your marriage is sacred? That's awesome, Rock. I like you, bro. I like you a lot. I don't have my cheaters on. I don't understand what that means. But, that says a lot. Says a lot about the person. Heather Marie Clausen. Paul, use me as the punchline. Nay, I can take it. She'll pay for it. Love Jazz is fake. Look at their profile. I hate these profiles that stalk me as well. Love Jazz is fake. Just on the universal chat. I've met her. Rock has trouble controlling the volume of his voice. You're playing Shelly Holiday. I think they're all full of it. We still love you, Alex. What shirt is that name? It's red. Just call it Cannabis for now, and his name is Name. Right? Call it Cannabis. My name. Rock, you and I are gonna get along so well. Oh, dude, I said that and my chair went down. It means it's true. My chair hadn't gone down the whole show, and then when I said that about Rock, my chair went down. Can we move on from marriage subject, please? Name nothing against you or your podcast. I'm just going through things right now. Marriage? Yeah, sure, why not? What do you want to talk about? Don't say cannabis. You guys, it's not about me controlling you. Listen, I fully expect most people to leave this live stream and go out with their friends calling it pot, weed, marijuana, dope, reefer, and all the other names that you want to call it, whether it's ganja or, you know, just saying get high, or you guys want to smoke out or whatever. Every time you do that is a opportunity. If you want, you know, I want everyone to have access to cannabis, man. That's what it's about. So I take a little effort and I make myself feel a little bit uncomfortable by calling it cannabis and not fit in with everybody and not be cool, to try to start those conversations with other people when I call it cannabis. All right, Paul, can you concerned parent from the oh, you're saying the word reefer or something? Oh, I got you. I was like, Paul's being a douchebag, man. I see, you're using it in context. And those words are fine when you use them in context. You know, if you're saying, yo, Nay, why is it bad when people use the word, you know, reefer? Why is that a bad word? Or why is the word pot bad? You know, if someone didn't understand that. Or why is it bad that we call ourselves stoners? Or why is it bad that we call ourselves potheads? Or why is it bad that we call ourselves stoner fam? Why is that a bad thing? Heather Marie Clausen, thank you so much. My mom about the history of cannabis. Littering and smoking the why do we concern it with bad? Love jazz, your profile shit are like to be a fucking adult. You and your girlfriend should move the fuck on, honestly, laughing at your uneducated as you fuck off. Can I join your live? Josh Tester. What's up, Josh? How's it going, buddy? What do you got going on, man? Natalie, it's called cannabis. My processor's running pretty high. In fact, right when I said it said a high CPU usage detected, the thing went away right when I grabbed the camera. Thank you, Rock, for correcting Natalie. Nay, do you prefer indica sativa? I like a sativa dominant mix. Slightly sativa dominant. This Jack Harris. Well, Josh, tell me what you got going on. What do you got going on? You realize, Josh, I don't know you, right? So I have no idea I don't know anything about you, okay? I don't know who you are. I don't know what you got going on. I don't know where you live. I don't know. Jasmine Jones is like, the fuck is this? Right on. Yo, Jasmine, the fuck are you? What? We're just chilling. Getting high. Looking at glass. Looking at my computer. Recite the alphabet.
The letters of the English alphabet are A, B, C,
My brain.
D, E, F.
Computer, stop. Welcome to the best cannabis stream on Facebook. I'm saying, right? Welcome to Nate's Garden. But it's a quote from one of my favorite movies. If you were a good husband, you'd know that. Natalie, right on. I'm smoking Jasmine. Daddy? Did you call me Reefer Daddy? Josh, I am so glad that I asked you that. Now I'm blocking you from my live stream. Bye. Wow. Wow. Did you guys see that? Josh, you know what? I'm going to give you slow clap, duck lips. Oh, I feel it. You guys feel it? Yep. He's going full Pelosi. Full Pelosi. Let's go, babe. You're looking so hot tonight. Natalie Lynn Fredrickson says, you don't even know my real name. Who the fuck is Josh? Oh, is it from Super Troopers? You can't even say the name of that movie without laughing. Josh done fucked up. Rockley, yes. Josh is a cunt stain, says Rockley. That's so funny. That Shelly saw that before I did, I think. Are you guys on the same Facebook channel together? That's so funny. Shelly, you saw that, responded before his... Wait, that... 8 seconds difference, huh? I don't know. I wonder what that was. What were you responding to? Were you responding to Josh as a cunt stain? Because let me tell you something. Rock Lee has come on my live podcast and he's done nothing but speak words of wisdom the entire time. And he's come on with this phony ass avatar of what looks like some little fucking anime fucking prince or something. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. Wow, do you see that moth flying around out there? Whoa, look at those cannabis plants. Wow. Wow, look at those giant cannabis plants. Those have to come down soon. Wow. Shelly, thank you, honey. That is fucking Rock Lee, Jasmine Johnson. I'm the handsome devil of the leaf. I got you. You're the handsome devil of the leaf. Okay, that's what you were saying. I got you. Rock is a good dude. He saved my life once, Paul Charles. I like that. You guys are all fucking troll bitches, aren't you? I should just block every single one of you right now, shouldn't I? My audience is all like, do it, Nate. Do it. Block every single one of them. Listen. As long as you guys are being nice, you guys been playing by the rules. I have no problem if you guys all came in here to fucking troll. Because so far it's, you know, I've had opportunities to really discuss the things that I really like to discuss on my show because of you guys, you know. Will it be my Christmas tree? It'll be my Halloween bush. How's that? Hey, I'm Satan, Lord of Darkness. I'm Satan. I'm Satan, Lord of Darkness. And that will be my Halloween tree. And I will hang many victims that will eventually find themselves in the pit of hell under my You're gonna have a good time. The trolls did something good. Yeah, Doc, the trolls did something good. The trolls did something good. Shelly's coming over, guys. Dude, I finished my hot cocoa. Psst, nobody finishes their hot cocoa anymore, pal. It's unreal. Nobody even does that anymore. What are you doing for your community, Jenny asks me. What are you doing for your community? Huh. On the hookah? You like video games? I used to rock, but I suffer from arthritis. If I sit in one position for too long, man, I you know, my joints will start hurting. I haven't tried to play video games in a long time. I deleted most of them off my hard drive, but I still have my Battlefields. I have all my Battlefields still on my hard drive. I wanted to make room on my hard drive, though. You know, I was doing a lot of podcasting and having problems. Face swaps have got me through some hard times. Check them out. I don't want to come for the cannabis. No, Kush King, you can't come over. My high ass read that as, do you like video games or nay? Kush, you're just straight up inviting yourself to my home. You realize that? You realize I would never go on a podcast with Ron Placone, Graham Elwood, Jimmy Dore, Lee Camp, Tim Black, you know, anybody that podcasts, and say, hey man, can I come over to your home? You know, they're literally opening up their home to me at that moment. I could see everything, basically, you know? They're sharing everything with me. I have no urge to go be with them. You know? I like sending them money, though. Just got me a 10 terabyte hard drive for Amazon. So he even calls it Kush. Look, people can call it rock. People call it whatever they want. All I ask is that when you're in my live stream, you refer to it as cannabis. When I'm interviewing you, you call it what you want. When I'm doing an interview, you know, if it's Pot Brothers at Law, Pot Brothers, right? We don't use that word in here. But when it's Pot Brothers at Law and they want to call it marijuana, or they want to call it weed, or they want to call it dope, or they want to call it reefer, or they want to call it whatever, I don't call them on it. And when I was talking to Arn Raw, and we did that big interview. It was like a 2.5 hour interview with Arn Raw. It's on my website, naysgarden.com. You can see he was calling it weed and marijuana the whole time. And I, you know, inside I'm cringing because I know better. And my entire audience is cringing, and they know better too because we've discussed it before. But you talk, when I'm interviewing you, you talk how you normally talk. And hopefully one day, maybe you'll approach me and ask me, maybe you caught one of these episodes and you were like, yeah, hey man, you want to come on my podcast and talk to my audience about why you're calling it cannabis and you're asking other people to do it too? And I'd be like, fuck yeah, man. I would like nothing better. I would like nothing better. Because I know there's a lot of people out there that disagree with me, but there's going to be a lot of people that agree with me, and we're gonna that's right, Jeff Lund. Now see, that is using the word weed in context. Jeff Lund just said weed is a useless plant. Cannabis has many uses. Jeff Lund. Slow clap, buddy. Duck lips. It's good. I love it. Thank you. Yes, weed is a useless plant. And There's other definitions of the word weed, and none of them are really positive. Dude. Edie's having a meltdown. Edie, you said block me if you need to or something like that. You said go ahead and block me, but. So, get the fuck over it, Edie. You knew you were doing something stupid. You were being stupid. And, you know, I only require you to be smart enough on this show to show me respect. There's no excuse. You can be the dumbest motherfucker on the planet, but you can still figure out how to be respectful on the show. If you have to keep your fat fucking mouth shut to do it, then you keep your fat fucking mouth shut on my live stream. You know, I'm not trying to have a conversation with you about the fucking stupid laws in Missouri. You're an idiot for living in that state. All right? That state sucks my dick. I know because one of my best friends in the whole world lives there. He calls it misery. And the only reason he's there is because the woman he loves, her family lives there. Oh, Shelly, don't you leave. Don't you leave. Don't go leaving. You might displease me. I wouldn't be so happy then. Just stay and smoke one. Perhaps a bong hit. We're gonna get real high tonight. Oh, I took some cannabis and put it in my bowl. And then I turned off my air conditioning. Ooh. And then I said cyber style. I looked at the clock and said, oh my God, it's 7:10. And got high with Nisgard and the bow. Cheers, no longer regarding cannabis, everybody. Now let me clarify something for those of you who are wondering what happened between Edie and I, okay? Just so you guys get it, all right? Tiffany, no, don't leave. Quit telling me goodbye. Y'all are staying. Everybody stays. It's fucking, what is it, midnight at the latest? Stay. Everyone stays. Nobody goes. Nobody leaves. Everyone stays right here. That's what's going to happen. Everyone. And my dog's going to come home. He's going to come back in here soon. Hopefully. Nobody leaves. All right. Shelly's coming over now. Okay, Shelly. I'll see you in 10 hours or so. No, what is it? 12 hours? I'll see you in 14 hours. It'll be worth it when you get here, though. Okay. Are you guys ready? Here it is. What transpired between Edie and me was I told her to just use the word cannabis when you're referring to cannabis. To not use the word medical. To not let these... I don't care what fucking state you're in, what laws people write, indoctrinate you into using their language. Okay? Figure out a way to just use the word cannabis. And Edie came back, and she came with, you're gonna block me, but proceeded to call, tell me how the medical cannabis industry works in her fucking state with the stupid word medical and the stupid cards and all the stupidity. And where my whole theme is based on 4 letters here. No law regarding cannabis, NLRC. No law regarding cannabis. Fuck your laws. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how it is in your fucking state. I'm not here to talk about your stupid laws. I'm here to tell you to move the fuck out of your dumbass state. You're a fucking idiot for living in Missouri. Get the fuck out of that stupid fucking state. Oh, by the way, you're an idiot for living in Missouri. Right, I understand, Doc, I understand this. I haven't been made privy to the details of any of that. And I don't know, I don't know how you expected me to respond to that. I would have said that to anybody, except for Shelley, obviously. Right? I mean, do you see anybody else here? It's nothing personal. It's just the way it is. And I got to tell you, when I'm on other people's podcasts, I never see anybody else saying that to those people either. Hey, man, I want to come over. I get that a lot. So he doesn't feel too bad. It's not the first time. I get it all the fucking time. And I always say the same thing. Hey, man, I don't have people come over. But I don't know, Good. You just educated her. 6 hours? Well, you're not 6 hours away from me. What are you talking about? What's my thoughts on hashish? Hashish, if you're talking about a specific kind of cannabis, like the hashish that's made in, like Nepal, where they shake it on a sheet and the keef settles and it's only the finest keef, and they take it and they press it into that stuff. I don't smoke that stuff. I make my own hash basically, just kind of like hash, it's like I get more high than anything but I mix flour with oil, with rosin, and it gets me higher than fuck. No, I got plenty of I got enough cannabis for everybody. That ain't it, Doc. That ain't it at all. So when I'm typing in this live chat, I can't say what I normally say. Jasmine Johnson, what I'd like for you to do is try to change the way you refer to cannabis. and just call it cannabis all the time. Every time you know, I know it might sound it might sound challenging for you, but understand it's challenging as fuck for me, and I do it as much as I possibly can. And when I'm out and about talking to people and they start, I always use the word cannabis. They will use the word weed right to my face, and I'll go, yeah, and I'll be like, yeah, when I'm smoking cannabis or bong ripping cannabis or growing cannabis or whatever, but I'll only use the word cannabis. It's if you love cannabis and you respect it, you're willing to sacrifice that being cool, fitting in thing. Because let me tell you something, being cool, fitting in, is basically putting down cannabis and the people who use it. You call yourself a stoner, call yourself a pothead. Those are negative terms. Do I vape? Basically, yeah. I do dabs, which is vaporizing dabs on a on one of these. You know, I'll take a torch, get that red hot. I was gonna say ice hot. I'd get that orange hot, right, and then take a dab of oil and stick it on there, and the smoke goes right down the hole. Boom, doing dabs, son, vaping. It's basically the same thing. If you want to vape temp, you can wait till that gets really cool. Chacos, Magaski, Magrelo, Magi. Right, Luke? Yeah, you'll start saying it naturally. If you start calling it cannabis all the time, you'll see it'll just happen naturally. I'm sorry, I had that screen on. Guys, hold on. Here, let me go back to this. There we go. Got an idea. Got an idea. Flow, how do you ungroup it? No idea. I do not know how to. I do not know how to fuck with the group. Fuck with the group. But do you vape flower? No, I don't vape flower. Good question. I do have a vaporizer for that here, though. Pissing people off. What I care about is saying one's verbiage is incorrect in comparison to another. Well, Jasmine, you need to understand. You need to understand the where the verbiage comes from and what the verbiage means, right? For instance, Jasmine, do you refer to black people as the N-word? Let's just talk about that. All right? Do you refer to black people as the N-word? That's a good question, right? Okay, right. Okay, neither do I. And most people probably don't either, you know? And there's a reason for that. I'm not here to, you know, you care about saying one's verbiage is incorrect in comparison to another's. I would beg to tell you that someone that uses the N word when referring to a black person is using incorrect verbiage. That doesn't make me a bad person. It just makes me aware of, you know, the English language and how it's used. That's all. And the same applies to the word cannabis, which is the correct term. When you understand where all the other terms come from, why we're using the term cannabis, which are two totally different things, you'll understand why we do it. You know, have you heard the entire conversation that we've had tonight? Or are you just walking in late? Because we didn't discuss, hey Tracy, we didn't discuss all of the words, you know, and we can. Hey Zach, what's up? I haven't seen you in forever. Because it's not racist, Jasmine? Because you're not you're not grouping one person, you know, an entire group of people because of the actions of one person by using a word that does just that, a racist term. And it's negative. It's disrespectful. You don't use it because you know it's not nice. And the whole do unto others thing, you know. When you understand why the word marijuana is racist and why when you understand that William Randolph Hearst literally created the word and why he did it, you know, then you don't want to do it. You don't want to use the word. It's not even the right word. Some fucking asshole that got it banned from in 1937 with his propaganda and his bullshit and his fucking movies and his smear campaign and his lies made that fucking word up. John Doc Sweet Glass. Just asked me to call you, bitch. Just check that corner of the grill real quick. have no sound. Carrie Ann Rando, what's up, Carrie Ann? As long as you're fucking me right, I don't give a fuck what you call me, Jasmine Johnson. Replying to Shelly Halliday. Shelly. Nothing. You know, just doing the live stream thing. Sitting here, waiting for my dog to come home. I might have to get in the Roxor to go get him. Or hop on the radio and ask Brad to put the dog outside. Let's see if he'll do it. I got a radio, 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 radio. Come on, Mexican, whoa, radio. I'm on a Mexican radio. Hey, Brad, are you there? How's that little Rasculian doing? Whoa, radio. I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican whoa, radio. I like cannabis, I smoke a lot of. I'm out on the prairie smoking Friday guana. I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican whoa, radio. Is that racist? Is that a racist song? It's on Mexican radio. Make it stop. Make it go away. Make it stop and go away. Oh God. What did you do? What did you do, you little fucking bitch? Okay. I'm on a Mexican, whoa, radio. There you go, buddy. Yogi. Goddamn right, motherfucker. So, I just came back. I wanted to tell you guys what happened. I was talking on the radio. On the radio with Brad. Whoa, whoa. I was on the radio. Whoa, whoa. I was on the radio. And I guess it interfered with my router. My router went out. Watched it happen. I was like, damn. I was like, I think the fucking radio. Should I try it again? Should I see if it does it again? Go to another channel, maybe? Move to channel 2. Move to channel 2. On our radio, we will hear guys speaking in Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. I don't know what they're saying. But it's on the same channel that we use. Usually different time of day, though. We usually use ours at night. They use theirs during the daytime. Oh, boy. So anyway, yeah, so the router just freaking died out of the blue. It was fucking crazy. Brother Brogie's gonna make it up the hill. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Megzary. Casual. Let's go. Yo, Cash. Cash me outside. Smoke that cannabis, my dude. I like that you said smoke that cannabis. It's unreal. I'm high as fuck. I just came back to tell everybody why I got shut the fuck down. It was because my router died. And that is not what happened earlier today. What happened earlier today was a fucking... you know, I want to say it was fucking a power surge that caused it, but then it went straight into a Windows 10 update, a mandatory update. Update. What? Billy, what's up, buddy? I seem to come out of a time warp when I see Billy's in the... It's time warp. So I've got some food for my dog if he comes home. I'm hoping changing his food makes his ear get better. Genuine conversation and expressing their views. A block party? Well, look. I'm the one that really blocks people. I mean, yeah, if you're coming on YouTube and you're being a douchebag and one of the admins wants to block you, they can do it. But usually they leave it up to me. And it's not that hard. It's not that hard to have conversation in here and not get blocked. In fact, it's really easy if you ask me. You know, I get blocked from other podcasts for way less. You know, for disagreeing with the podcaster just on, you know, on a topic. For just being, yeah, you know, I don't agree with that. Boom, you're blocked. Boom. Right on, Jasmine. You like this angel baby. Chocolate casual, right on. I want to go outside and work on my Roxor. I've got one more thing I need to do to it. I need to put that valve on. It's going to be a pain in the ass. But I think I can do it. Engine should be nice and cool by now, so I should be able to work on it. It was too hot to work on before. Needle nose pliers. I have to very carefully remove this tube. I have to put this thing back on it. This tube back on it. You're crazy. Put this thing on. It's supposed to keep the turbo open. I'll find out. I might just take it out tonight, you know, take it out on the highway, you know, and just punch it and see. You know, I'll go to a safe spot and just see how it does. I'll know real quick if that improves. It's supposed to give it 8% more boost. Overall boost. Turbo boost. Yeah, I only use bongs, water bongs. Uh-huh. That's my thing. I guess I could go get Rogie. Brad probably put him outside. Rogie's probably just like sitting right outside his door. I have a feeling he'd come home pretty quick once he decides to come home. It's not going to take him that long. Jasmine, even though it seems you don't like me for some reason. I was thinking about installing a it's basically a spotlight, but it's an LED spotlight. It's a long rectangular one with a bunch of LEDs in it. I keep hearing something clanging, like it sounds like wind chimes. Is it that windy outside? I think it is. My wind chimes are blowing. Saw a deer tonight. I like going out on windy days or when it's raining. At school, pick up with me. I have to turn you down low. Right on. Anyhow, I just wanted to tell you guys what had happened. My router went out, and I wanted to tell you guys goodbye. And I didn't have a chance to promote my friend Ron Placone, which I like to do. Hey, Carrie Ann Rando. Ron Placone is a fantastic guy. You guys should check him out. He's got his own website. It's ronplacone.com. He's a stand-up comic. He's got another website. It's a comic strip. It's his cat and him, lucyandron.com. Great comic, really well done, great artwork, and it's really funny, and he writes it. And then somebody else does the artwork, and it's fantastic. So go check out lucyandron.com. He's also got his own YouTube channel, of course, his own podcast. It's Get Your News On with Ron. The channel is Ron Placone. Easy to find, Ron Placone, Ronplacone, on YouTube. And you can also find him on Twitter at Romplacone and let him know that I sent you. And you can find Romplacone on Facebook, and you can also find him at Romplacone on Instagram. Please go subscribe to all of his channels, and on the YouTube channel, make sure you hit subscribe, and that next to the subscribe button, hit that that notifications button and select all, so I'll see you in there when he goes live. We can hang out together at the Romplacone shows. He's great. My Beazle. My Beazle. So I might just go outside and start working on my Jeep right now. Thing is, it'd be easier if I picked up Beazle first. He could just fucking be walking up right now, though. He probably is. Beazle. Where's my Beazle? Oh, it is windy outside, isn't it? Psst. Nobody says windy outside anymore, pal. Unreal. Alright, you guys. Thanks so much. Bye, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are the best audience on YouTube.